Gentlemen, we're here with Tim Crowley, Katie Granato, and Kelcey Crawford of the Elmira College women's ice hockey team, coming off a win in the semifinal round over Utica College. Tim, would you like to start with the opening statement?
Yeah, I thought we played really well. Excited about our start, especially being off for 2 weeks. And thought special team-wise we were really strong. Given the third period was a little bit of a mess on the special team side of things, but thought it was a good 60-minute from us, and I thought our better players were our best players today, which is a huge part moving forward. But we're excited about today. Obviously, want to prepare and get ready for a big game tomorrow and try to finish out this championship here.
Open it up questions for the players and coach.
Katie, talk about your goals and your play today.
My line started. I thought it was really important. We started really strong off the start. First period we had a lot of chances, but in the second really started to open up the scoring. We had really good puck movement, just got the puck to the net. So.
Typical day for you, Kelcey?
Yes, absolutely.
Talk about it.
The less shots, the better. I really enjoyed the way the girls played today. I really appreciated their effort and to protect me and make sure that I was doing good, The goal was definitely a little disappointing, but they picked me right back up and we got right back into the correct mindset. So.
And Kelcey, with the amount of traffic you did have to contend with at times today, things obviously did get a little heated, a little messy at times. As a goaltender, how do you process that in a playoff situation to put yourself in the best possible position?
I think it honestly gets you amped up more than anything, and I really appreciated having that today because it was good practice moving in tomorrow. William Smith, that's what they do. They get in front of the net, they push you around a little bit, so it was really good to get a little practice with it today. But just protect yourself, make sure you're on the top of your crease, that you're holding strong as well, and you don't really take any crap from anyone. So.
Tim, would you respond to the first goal by Maddie that kind of set the tone for the day, and because you scored early?
Yeah, I think like Granato just mentioned, our start was huge for us. I think for us the first 5 minutes of every period kind of demonstrates how we're going to be the rest of the period. And for us, we want to try to play with pace and getting an opportunity to score in the first 3 minutes. I think in a playoff game, anytime that happens, you kind of, it's almost not a sigh of relief, but you kind of get in the momentum a little bit, and your next shift is maybe you're not as tight, feeling the stick. And I think for us, we kind of answered that goal with another one right off the start with Lou's line and with Huey and Shannon Sterinsky making a tremendous effort, getting the puck to her there. But I think that was a big part of it. Our start was really quick for us, and like she mentioned, her line was a good first shift for us, and that kind of just carried the momentum that whole period there.
Well, maybe for any one of you three, the last couple of meetings with Utica were one-sided victories for you. Did that by any chance enter your mind coming into today's game?
I think it enters everyone's mind, to be honest, but it was something that we were talking about all week, and we said you can't take anyone for granted. We've learned it earlier in the season, so I think that just us discussing it nonstop, us staying in the locker room, and throughout the entire week, I think that we made sure that didn't happen.
I think part of it too, they might have seemed one-sided, but they're a good team. They're really physical. They give us a good game every time. So Despite the scoring of the last 2 games, we knew that we were going to get another good game today, another physical game from them.
Yeah, like what they said, I think that's a good program, a good team. Unfortunately for them, it's just they didn't get results against us. But when we played them in their rink, it was 3-2 going into the third, and to be honest with you, I thought it could have went either way. And then even the game here, it was 5-0, but I don't think it was really indicative of what type of game that was. So we understood as a group, especially history-wise, a couple of years ago, we lost to Utica in a semifinal, and just having that group understand what happened that game, I think was a huge part, especially for our younger group. But we knew they were a good team, good program, and we needed to respect them and play a full 60 in order for us to be successful.
Tim, looking ahead to tomorrow, you played those two teams before. Would it be a revenge factor, so to speak, having played to a tie with William Smith, that might be your option to play them tomorrow, or doesn't it matter?
Yeah, I think for us, when you look at it, they're both really good teams. We saw Stevenson really early in the year, and I think they're a completely different team today than they were when we saw them early in the year, and they're on a really good run. I don't think they've lost in a month and a half. And, with William Smith, credit to the coaching staff on that team. What a turnaround, from going from not making the playoffs to hosting a their number 2 seed. So it's a huge credit to them, and we played them in a weekend series, and I thought we didn't really get much puck luck here, and then we didn't play very well there. But to their credit, I think they caused a lot of those issues. So we'll look forward to playing either one of them. I think either way we're going to have great competition and a good matchup, and hopefully it'll be good for the league.
One of the things that we talked about before the start of the season with planning an event like this is a lot of the coaches were in favor of that Final Four format that we're running with this weekend, and really on the premise of atmosphere. What was your impression of that here today with a really tremendous turnout out there?
Yeah, I thought, again, they can probably speak for it playing-wise, but I mean, I thought the building was buzzing a little bit, and it was a really great crowd. And this is my first experience with the Final Four type setup. Last year, we traveled to Plattsburgh and hosted Buff State, but I think it's a good demonstration of good hockey and how good our league can be, especially in our top 4. And I thought, again, it was a great crowd, and certainly I'm sure they like playing in front of the home crowd today.
Yeah, and the thought that you're going to the championship?
It's exciting.
I have some chills, but
And I think even tomorrow we'll probably have a better turnout. I know a lot of people want to go to the men's game tonight, so good luck to them. But I think tomorrow we'll get even more fans, which just brings more energy to the game.